Alright, Alico 3, and today I'm going to shoot a video focusing on something that I don't often do, and I've only done, honestly, I can't even recall the amount of times that I've actually done like a true trade, like trading one card for another or trading, multiple cards for a for a certain card. But it's just something I don't do in the hobby a lot. It's not that I'm against it. I always feel that people are, always trying to one up the other trader. But I mean, if you can find something fair that both people are okay with, then trading's awesome. It kind of brings you back to being a kid in grade school and going through your binder and trying to figure out what trade is fair. But so the story was last August. So August 2020, of course, I was online checking cards at night and came across a card that you don't see very often, and it's a card I was like, okay, I'm gonna do whatever I can to try to get this card. And so I contacted the seller, and then he sent me a message on IG, and he said basically, he loves the card. He's not gonna let it go easy. And I was like, okay, it's gonna be tough. So the first card that was included into the deal was a 2001 Contenders Breeze, and this is a card that I own that he wanted. So that was the first card included, and then he picked an Aaron Rodgers Topps Chrome 2005 PSA 9, the refractor, and we had those two cards in the deal. And then I offered him cash too, not cash, but I mean PayPal, friends and family. So I think I could pull it up, but it was in like the $14,000 range. So I mean, we're talking. I've got a Breeze Contenders 9 in the deal, 14,000 in PayPal friends, and now I've got a Rodgers PSA 9 refractor rookie from 2005. And I was like, is that enough to get this deal closed? And he goes, no, it's not. And I was like, Jesus. So I didn't want to walk away from the deal because I didn't feel like I would see this card in the future. I mean, and if I did come across it, I just knew it would be double or triple. So it's kind of like one of those times in the hobby where there's a card. It's out there. If you want it, you're gonna have to make a strong play for it. And if you don't get it, you might not ever have a chance at it again. So it's just a deal where I was like, I'm not letting it go. So I'm kind of like a bulldog when this happened. So I came back and offered. He went through my store and said he wanted a Breeze Topps Chrome Refractor PSA 9, which now I mean it's like a $4,000 or $5,000 card. I think at the time it was like more like 2,500 to 3,000, which is a lot. And that was the last card that sealed the deal. So the question is, what card was I trying to trade for? What card was was I so hot after? And I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can see the card better, and I'll show you. And then you guys can let me know in the comments if you think I made a good trade, bad trade. I mean, I think it was a good trade, but I'll flip it around. All right, so the card that I was after, 2016 card. And you guys have some guesses at this point, but I mean it's a card I just had to try to get. If I had the ammo to throw it in, but and it's graded Beckett. So 2016 Juan Soto. So 2016 Bowman Chrome Orange Refractor Juan Soto. I mean the card just is amazing. So try to show it without the glare. So it's Beckett 8.5 or Beckett 9, and it's got 8.5 centering, which it's probably accurate. I think it's a top to bottom is what they're talking about. Maybe a little harsh, but is this a card that I'll snap out and try to send a PSA? I don't know. I mean, it's fine like this. I don't like Beckett, but it's just Beckett PSA gets kind of strange when they grade raw cards that are this valuable. I feel like they would just send it back min size just because they're scared to grade it. So it'll probably stay in this slab, which is fine. But Orange Refractor Soto 2016. This was the card to have. I don't know what current value is. They just don't sell that often. But drop drop a comment and let me know what you think about the trade. Some people would probably say that they'd rather have the proven players like the two Breezes and the Rogers and the PayPal money. For me, I've always kind of looked at a card like this long term, and it's a card that, you know, maybe it'll be a huge card in the future. Possibly it could not, but I just feel like the way Soto's going, it is going to be. So we'll see. Time will tell in the trade, but that's it.